Hey guys, Don here. Welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. I want to talk today about implementing new technology into the practice. This is something that isn't very comfortable. Whenever we add something new to our practices, it's bad for us, but it's actually usually worse for our staff, because everything that we do, we just want done, and then the staff kind of comes up behind us and says, they have to sign these consents, they have to do all these other types of things, which all are needed, but I think a lot of times we just get focused on what we want done. We had a training recently. We got a new laser. Because we have our second office, I've told everyone about, and that's the one we're trying to grow. That's kind of our sports medicine regenerative center. So we have our radial and focused shockwave there. We have the amnio. We have these things. And so currently we'll talk about warts. So what we use for warts is we use a Cutera laser in our first office. But what we're using more so, probably like most people, is Cantharidin, and we have to get ours from Canada. And that works really well because some people just really can't tolerate the laser. We didn't want to buy another Cutera because Cutera was like $40,000 or $50,000. It was crazy. And all we use it for is warts. I want to be frank. I tried to use it on fungal toenails. I really didn't see the results with it. I tried it. I still do it occasionally for patients that absolutely don't want oral medication. And we also have a lunula there as well. Why do I have two lasers? Because just one really, I didn't see the best results with just one, and so now we're trying two, and maybe we'll have three later. It's kind of a joke. But what we use it for all the time is for warts, okay? I just didn't want to buy another $40,000 laser just to do warts, right? When Cantharidin is free pretty much, why should I buy a $40,000 laser? So we opted on doing a Remy laser, and that's the one we got. So we had this like deboxing thing, and we, have to get a now we have to think about the workflow. Like there's like a medical cart that we have to move from room to room because it's a lot smaller, so it doesn't have wheels on its own like the Cutera does. But it does have some neat benefits to it, but it's a little overwhelming. So, I'll probably start using it on warts there, but then it has all these other things for like fungal toenails and then pain. And now pain is something that we've never really gotten into. I'd like to know your thoughts about this. You guys can email me, Don at podiatrypracticemastery.com. Let me know. Do you guys use anything for pain? Do you think it really works? I'm kind of skeptical. I'm not skeptical about shockwave because I see the results all the time, but I'd love to hear back from people that if you absolutely love a laser for pain, let me know. And because the workflow is, it would have to be done pretty much by the staff, I think. So I'd have to learn how to do it. So basically my thought is, like I did with the ultrasound and other new technologies, so just a thought, if you're thinking about using a new technology, you get the thing and you use it all the time and you don't charge anyone. That's what I did. So basically I got the ultrasound and I did it on everyone until I got used to it. And then same thing with shockwave. I would do it on everyone just to kind of practice. And that's probably what I'll do with the laser. When I'm there, whenever there's like a pain thing, I'll just try the laser on them for a session just to see how it feels, for me to get used to it, things like that, because I'll have more time in that first office. But it is kind of a challenging, kind of a daunting task of implementing a new technology and kind of getting used to it. I think there's always, I kind of call it like an ebb and flow whenever we learn something new. And it's taken some time to realize this. So what it kind of looks like is you get all excited about something, and then you get overwhelmed and you stop doing it for a long time because you're just way too busy. And then when you have a little downtime, you kind of go back to it. And that's what happens to me. And that's where I think the key is trying to keep your focus. Because a lot of us, when we get overwhelmed with something, we just kind of throw it to the side. And I've had multiple things that I've done that with. But the key is, and another key in my opinion is learning. So as I've talked before with shockwave, what's really helped me to do more of it is to understand more of it. So on Curemedics, on their website, they have this great patient portal, and I think the if you go to patient doctor resources or something like that, I think the login is Curemedics 99. I think that's what it is. And what I found, and these were all these webinars that they were doing at lunchtime. The problem is lunchtime webinar, right? Who has time to at lunchtime? That's when we're finishing our notes. Actually, I don't even know when you have time to listen to this podcast. Maybe in the morning. That's when I do it, because this is the only time that I have. Once the day gets going, I don't have time to do anything, except when I try to make my videos in between my patients. So I do little videos that time. But it's hard. It's hard to find time to do anything when we're in a busy practice. So what I think with the Curemedics is I try to learn as much as I can. And then with lasers, I guess there's going to be a lot of videos we can watch and things like that. But practicing and learning, I think, is the key to doing it more. And then talking to others. That's the thing I like about these interviews that I do once a month. I get to learn from people. Basically, I share them with you, whoever's listening, but then I get to learn stuff from these people about these topics. And so that's the biggest benefit to me. And if you are listening to this and you know someone else that I should interview or that you'd like to be interviewed, once again, let me know. I'd love to hear from you and get your feedback. Okay, once again, thank you. And a little thing I'm kind of excited about on Podiatry Practice Mastery, if you go to the website and you log in, I'm putting a whole bunch of, within the membership, basically it's a free membership, just a place to store, I think it's like a virtual junk drawer, frankly, and that's where I just put all the stuff, all the crap that I used to have other places. Now we don't have, this is my rant here, now we don't have regular junk drawers, we just have like virtual junk drawers, like that, like Google Drive, Dropbox, that's just where I put all my junk, and you think you're going to look at it again, you won't, okay? So I have a lot of stuff that I thought I would look at again, and I probably won't, but I think it would be helpful to other people. So that's where I'm putting it on this membership site. So there's going to be a whole bunch of these videos, because who in the world has time to go listen to like 20 or 30 videos on different topics? No one has time for that. But I'm going to organize, like if I interviewed someone about regenerative medicine or about shockwave or about orthotics, or I found this cool video on orthotics that someone else did, I'm going to put it all right there for you so you can kind of learn based on the section. If you want to learn about something specific, and I know a little bit about it, I might be able to help. If I don't know anything about it, I'll try to find someone to interview, and we can all learn together. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great day.